Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice, winning in his name. Criminal just loves to fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice, winning in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice, winning in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves to fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and action in his veins, criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his all-I name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one rolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. Exile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and action in his veins, criminal justice living in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves to fight. But his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained, criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and action in his veins, criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his all-I name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one rolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks. Living with faith as it's written in the book. Exile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. just loves the fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained, criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins, criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins, criminal justice living in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained, criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand. Chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice, walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice, living by God's will. No laws to break, just...
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Tonight we're going to be installing my LSPDFR and rebuilding my game. It's been very tempting this week to rebuild my LSPDFR before the live stream, but I waited, and LSPDFR is working. I did test it. I did install just the base mods the other day just to test it to make sure it was going to work for tonight, and it is working. So, with that said, shout out to all the channel sponsors in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to be installing some LSPDFR tonight. Now, I don't have any links provided because this is just going to be rebuilding my game, so if anybody has any suggestions for new mods that I may not be aware of, please let me know, as we will be looking over on LSPDFR tonight on the website itself. So I don't think there's anything. Does anybody know of anything that's new out? Any new mods so far? I haven't seen none lately. They got some new callouts, hypers callouts, better hit reactions, dynamic density, elite squad. They updated deadly weapons, super callouts, super events. I love LSPDFR.com. So I'll have to update my super callouts. I don't have super events. I used to have those, but they seem to be a little bit too much for the game. It's just too much. Anyways, how's everyone doing, man? Good to see you guys in the chat. Let me get through these names so we can get started, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon up in the house. What up, Brandon? How you doing, man? Good to see you. FNCH, you are new. Welcome to last year. Brandon, you're also new, man. Welcome. Trooper Sadowski up in the house. What's going on, dude? Sup, son? Axel Gaming up in the house. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Axel. I appreciate it. Code 3 LSPFR Gaming up in the house. What up, man? You're new. Welcome to live stream. Fluffy up in the house. Gravity Exploits. Yeah, so Austin, for those who are wondering about the song, I've seen a lot of things in the chat about the song. So Echo Heaven, my boy Austin, he made that song for me. And when he first sent it to me, and I listened to it with my wife, and we both thought it was brilliant because it says everything about me. The song talks about me being a gamer. And my favorite line in that song is, he's just a gamer chasing a high. That's my favorite part of the song. And then it talks about Christ in my heart and all that. So Austin did good when he made that song for me. He did good. Dark Skulls up in the house. What up, man? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. BB Gaming YouTube up in the house. What's going on? Echo Heaven up in the house. There's another one of my channel sponsors right there. Good to see you guys, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Trying to get through all these names here. Forrest Johnson, what is up? He said, I'm watching your other video on installing LSPFR January 2024. Cool, man. I hope the video still works for you. I'm pretty sure it does. It was just made like this past year, so. Flux up in the house. What up, Flux? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Long time, man. Sadato Sane, what is up, dude? Good to see you. Cool name. Is that in reference to Saddam Hussein? Is that what that is? Pudgy Fudgy up in the house. There's another channel sponsor right there. Cold Blue Texas. What is up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Vakurzi. There's my friend Leah. Good to see you. Is it Leah or Leia? Which one is it? Because it's spelled Leah. I think it's Leah, right? Am I right about that? Pink Aspects, what is going on, dude? Good to see you pop up in here, brother. It's Citizen Sane. It's Portuguese Citizen Kane. Oh, gotcha. So is it Sadato Sane? Is that how you say it? Am I saying it right? Or is it Citizen Sane? Is that how you say it? I have not tried that. Gravity, I have not tried that. I didn't know you had that. Weapon control mod or extra manager, one of my other mods. Weapon control mod. What is that? Explain to me what that is. What is that? I was just talking to Vakurzi today. All right, guys. Now, when I switch the scenes over, I'm not going to have my cameras on because if I do, then I'm afraid my cameras are going to be in the way of me modding, and I want you guys to see everything that's going on. Now, I can turn my tip glass on. That'll be fine to be on. So, I am installing this on the Epic's version of GTA 5. So let me pull up my main game directory here. And let's get started. So let's open up our LSPFR. Everything I'm installing, guys, is the brand new version of LSPFR. I don't know why my Christmas notifications are in here. Pink Aspects coming through with the Team Justice 1 membership. Thank you so much. Welcome to the membership family. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Pink Aspects. I appreciate that. I like that name, too. Oh, you have a channel. Well, you have playlist. I thought maybe you were creating content. All right. Let's go ahead and let's jump into. What's up, Bullet Bill? How you doing, man? What's going on, Bullet Bill? Good to see you, brother. Your cruisers do? You're probably putting them in the wrong police slot. Are you driving? Is it usually your FPIUs that flip dark skulls? Because I'll always say this: if you're going to install an FPIU, if it's not a Police 3, change it to Police 3. That includes all the YTD files, the YFT, and the .xml. Always change your XML file. What's up, Reese? How you doing, man? Reese James up in the house. What up, brother? How you doing, man? All right, guys. So we got our main game directory up for Epics. Let's go ahead and start installing our LSPDFR. Gonna highlight everything. You don't need the RPA treatment or the license. Drag and drop. There it goes. Everything we installed is highlighted in blue. So let's close out of this and get rid of that. Minimize. And now our, what did I do? No, what did I do? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know if y'all seen that, but my screen flashed from it. I clicked something accidentally. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I am too, Vakurzi. Our suspension's up tomorrow, right? Did you get suspended again, Vakurzi? Did you? You work all day, Austin. Striker Mods, what up, Tom? How you doing, man? The channel sponsor right there. What up, Tom? How you doing, brother? All right, let's go ahead and put our trainer in. Gosh, I hate that thing. It's so annoying. Drag and drop it. Get rid of that. Come on, get rid of the trainer. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I didn't delete something I wasn't supposed to. Why is it not getting rid of the trainer? Come on, man. Oh, I hit the wrong key. Now, this right here was Jeffrey Gamer actually turned me onto this resource adjuster, and what it does, it saves on a ton of texture loss, along with changing up your LSPDFR configuration file. There's a setting in there you can change, and that will also save on texture loss. Rage native UI. Yep. Drag and drop. My nerves are really shot today for some reason, guys, so if I'm a little shaky here, I do apologize. I don't know why my nerves are shot. It's been actually a pretty good week, so it's been a long week, though. I might have to take me some anxiety medicine here in a minute because I'm really nervous today. I don't know why. But my heart's fluttering, my hands are a little bit shaky, so. But everything we're installing, guys, is from the newest version of GT5 and LSPDFR. All right, now, scripttookv.net, it's very important to know that there's only 3 files you need from here. That's the scripttookv.net.asi, the scripttookv.net.2.dll, and the scripttookv.net3.dll. You don't need any of the other ones. I see so many people grab all these files and drop them, and you're just putting unnecessary files in your game, and then people are having issues. You can't do that. You just need the .asi, the .net2.dll, and the .net3.dll. That's all you need. That's all you need, and you drop them. That's it. I learned that a long time ago from Benzo. He would say the same thing. He says, see so many people dropping every file, and then you wonder why your game is crashing, and that's why. Because people, they install, the readmes and everything. Like, when you install your LSPDFR, there's a license and a readme that you do not need. All right, let's go ahead and pin this at the taskbar. This is always first and foremost. There we go. And let me move this over to here, which I've got this in my Stream Deck. And when you launch LSPDFR through Epics, you have to launch GT5 first. Then when it fires up, then you launch your Rage. So I've got it in my Stream Deck where, and I'll show you guys here what I'm talking about. If my Stream Deck app will pull up. Come on. There it is. So if I pull my Stream Deck app over here and I go to this, right here you guys see games. These are all my games. Right here's my Rage plugin hook, right? So if I want to put that in, I'm just going to delete this one and we're going to put in a new one. If I can get it to delete. So we need to go to System, open, and then what I would do is go like this to File, and then go to where I have my GTA 5 installed, right? Go to GTA 5, and then just double click on that Rage plugin hook, and bam, it's in there. And it's very helpful too. It's very helpful to have that into your Stream Deck. Like, especially if you're playing on Epic's version, like I said, you got to launch the game first, and then you can push that Rage button on your Stream Deck. It launches it right up for you. It's pretty cool, actually. All right, so what we need to do is go into LSPDFR and go into keys. Now, you guys are going to see the way that I install my LSPDFR. So you guys see, normally you would have to manipulate all your keys. I don't have to do that anymore because this is what I do. I have all my keys, all my INI files saved into my notepad. So all I got to do is go down in here, right? And I find the LSPDFR keys wherever they are, right here. So I pull this up, highlight everything, copy it, close out of this, go back over here, just like that, highlight everything, backspace, and paste. And my keys are set. My keys are already, they're automatically set, just like that. You just save your INI files when you install your LSPDFR, and every time you reinstall it, man, you've got your INI files saved. You've got them saved. What? Who said they were pagan? Wait, pagan or pregnant? Who said they were pregnant? What's up, Major Duco? I'm lost, guys. No, I don't use the INI file, Gravity. No, I don't use that. I never have. I never have used the INI file for scriptv.net. Never have. Probably never will unless I just absolutely have to. Wait, who's pagan? Why are we talking about pagan in the chat? Who's pagan? Like, who's claiming to be pagan? What's up, Olivia? I'm trying to catch up the chat here so I can see what's going on. Oh, your sister, Tom. Oh, that's not good, bro. That's not good, man. Pagan is not good. Bible says all witchcraft is an abomination to God. All witchcraft. That's not anything you want to dabble in, man. It's about it's as bad as a Ouija board. Pagan is not good. It's not good. So right here, guys, main preload all models. You can change that from true to false, and that will also save on a ton of texture loss. Okay, now we're going to highlight this right here, and we're going to copy that. We need to set this to true right here, and the camera focus right here, that needs to be set to true. All right, that's it for that. We're going to install plugins and stuff tonight too, guys. All right, let's save that. Let's go back. Now, before we launch Rage, I do have to do this. I do have to click Rage first because we need to set it up. And the first thing I always do is I always back up my files through Rage. Even though backing up through Rage doesn't work for Epics, it's just a habit I have. So I do it anyway. I set my plugin timeout threshold to 20,000, sorry. This is something I just always do by habit. This is a habit everyone needs to have, is backing up your game version. Always. I don't care if it works or not. You never know when we're going to have that, and the game is going to change up, because every time there's an update, the game changes on how it loads and stuff. There's certain things that change in the coding and stuff. So always, no matter if you think it's going to work or not, always back up through your Rage, and then you will see here that we are now backed up. And plus, you know, we're going to exit, and plus you always want to have your current files backed up here. Right, so there's my Epics files, and then here's my Steam files for 3351. So we've got everything backed up. We're going to go, okay, now we're going to go to our Epics game launcher, and I'm going to show you guys how you have to launch LSPDFR through Epics. It's kind of different. So there's my Epics game launcher. I was playing a little bit of Fortnite earlier, guys. I came in like 5th. I didn't get one kill. Like, I couldn't find nobody. I didn't get one kill, but I had some killer loot, man. I think I got a couple of assists, but So what you're going to do is we're going to click launch right here on GTA 5 first. We're going to click yes. Now, once the game starts firing up, I'm going to move this back over here. It's going to drop anyway. And while that's firing up, I'm going to go ahead and click Rage plugin hook, and it's going to load Rage as we're going into the game. And then all we got to do is click start story mode with Rage plugin hook. That's all we got to do. All right, and it's gonna give you this windowed thing here. You just got to click Alt and Enter is all you got to do to go into full window mode. That was a trick I learned a long time ago from one of my subscribers. I can't remember who it was. It's been a long time ago. But he's like, look, man, just click Alt Enter and it'll go into full window mode. And I was like, okay. So I did it and it worked. I was like, cool. I've been doing it like that ever since. She's offended and said all these things about Christianity and being horrible to me. Well, that's the problem in today's society is everybody gets offended so easily they get their little feels hurt. All right. Oh, I need to kill that audio, man. I hope it didn't copyright me already. I gotta kill the game audio till we get inside the game, guys, because they'll copyright you for that. I hope I got it in time. I appreciate that, Sadato. You need to make sure, Johan, you need to make sure you have ScriptTook V installed and ELS. Alright, guys, we can turn the game audio back on, and I'll just go ahead and leave my cameras off. That way you guys can see everything that's going on. So we're going to go here. Alright, now if you get this, if you go into the game and you don't see your LSPDFR tab, for some reason, this is a simple trick I learned but on my own, but the hard way. You click F4. You're going to click reload all plugins and it'll bring your character right in the game, or it'll fire the game up in LSPDFR mode. So anytime you go into the game and you don't see that LSPDFR tab, just hit F4 and type in reload all plugins, hit tab and hit enter. And now it's reloading. It's actually loading LSPDFR into the game right now. Right? So now when you hit it, there's the LSPDFR tab. We're just going to go in here, go to nearest police station. ScriptTook V, yes sir. ScriptTook V and ELS, you need those two. If you go watch my, man, I got a ton of videos. If you go to my channel and go to that little magnifying glass at the end. If you go to my channel, go to that little magnifying glass at the end and just type in ELS or ScriptTook V. I've got videos on how to install those mods. Like all day long. Alright, let's go in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and create our character. Alrighty, let's go on duty. I said duty. We're going to click OK. I can't tell you guys how many times I've installed my LSPDFR throughout the last 6 years I've been doing YouTube. It's, nothing I could do with my eyes closed, man. Alright, let's go to Heritage. I'm going to pick my LSPDFR mother and father, which is going to be Chameleon and Claude. There they are. I put all my resemblance toward my dad. I put my skin tone about right there. I always set all these just to standard. Just makes it easier. You can go in here and mess with them and tweak out your stuff if you want to, but I personally don't do that. I just set everything to standard. Y'all gonna see my character come to life here in just a second. There he is. There's Leo. Emerald. And then... oh, I misspelled that. Leo Justice. Gonna use him. And every time I go into the game, I always test to make sure I can pull people over and all that. And then I'll exit the game and start installing plugins. Police Locker. There it is. Advanced customization. Prop 1. There we go. Now there's only one vanilla car. There's only one vanilla car that is ELS compatible, but you have to make it that way. And that's going to be Johan. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. But you have to make it that way, and that is the Vapid Cruiser. What you would do to make it ELS compatible is you go to modifications, not that one, I'm sorry. Go to components. Make sure that both components are turned off. Your car is now ELS compatible. Alright, and then we're going to go on duty for the first time, and then we're going to go back to desktop and start installing plugins. Make sure the lights are working. Jesus, CJ. Every time I'm parked down here, I hit that stupid thing on the way out. Every time. I forgot to put my trainer files in. I have my trainer files saved too. Oh, let me just make sure I can pull somebody over. I always want to double check that and make sure it's good to go. So there it is. Now you can make a move like this. No, he's not. There he goes. And you can honk your horn again and make him stop. And that's it, man. I think I accidentally pulled him over again. There we go. For those that don't know, when you install LSPDFR.
Officers report.
Oh yeah, let's make sure we can take a call too. Yeah.
Galileo Park.
All right, so we can cancel that now. We can terminate that pursuit. I just want to make sure I can take the call. All right. So when you're playing LSPDFR and you get the cop car here, you can hit the J key by deactivating and activating your sirens like this. So J is in John. All right. Let's go back to the desktop. Oh, really, man? Was she being mean to you, brother? Talking to you, Tom. Joanne, thank you again for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Let's grab some plugins. You guys, let's notice I have all my files saved here. So anytime I install LSPDFR, I've got all my files here. So what we'll do, the reason this one says install first, then make copies, because that's exactly what it is. We will install everything that's in here, including the plugins and the OpenIV modifications. And then what we will do is we will make three copies. One for my police mod file, my firefighter file, and my security guard file. So if you notice back here, I've got my security guard plugins here. I've got my, this is part of my security guard to the parking enforcement, and then I've got my firefighter mods here. So then the plugins we have out here is for my police modded file. Those go on my police modded file only. These don't go in like my firefighter file or anything like that. So let's go ahead. Let's grab some plugins. I need to see what I want to install first. I think I'm just going to pull them all out. We're going to go like this. And we're going to copy. And then we're going to paste onto the desktop. There we go. Why is that taxi sign in there? That doesn't belong in there. I don't even know why that was in there. Alrighty, so let's start pulling these mods over one at a time. And I got to see what I want to install for the first go round. So we definitely want to put in ELS, so we're going to grab that. That will be after ELS. And then we got to have the advanced hook for ELS as well. So we'll grab that. Actually, let's do this like this to make sure that we're doing it right. Blood V, Queer the Way V, we can do that. We'll go ahead and, do we have to have OpenIV for callout interface? I don't think we do, no. Okay, so we can put in callout interface on this go round. How many plugins were there in that folder? Let me see. So 36 plugins divided by 2. What is that? What is that, like 17? That's like 17, right? Is it like 18 or 19, something like that? Just set it over there. Were you smoking in here? Well, I did earlier. I had the door open, though. I love you. My wife is so sweet. She's always coming here and giving me pecks on the cheek. Huh? It would be nice to have an orange crush. Yeah. Okay, baby. Thank you. And we're not going to install grammar police shit. I don't think I'm going to install immersive effects this time. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a cold Mountain Dew. We can do traffic block. Do you, Striker? You got Blue Line Vibes Radio. That's pretty cool. I do not use Benzo's Dispatcher plugin. I do not. I have my own realistic plugin that I use. Oh, yeah, that goes after call out interface. We got to fix this. This is the MDT call out textures, which makes it way more realistic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, baby. 10. We can do 11. Okay. 12. 13. 14. I don't. Yeah, we'll install Fast Draw. 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we can pull a couple more over here. We'll do delete vehicle. We'll do radio realism and ambient effects. Could probably do one more. I install a lot of the time, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this. Right here. But we have to install radio realism first and then the dispatch overall. Because if not, it will not take right. All right, let's pull these out and give me just a second, guys. I'm very OCD. I've got to be organized. I'm so sorry. I'm very OCD when it comes to stuff like this. Okay. Now, open all interiors. Let's get it going. Open all interiors, man. Let's do it. Come on, CJ. All right, Lemon UI. We got to make a scripts folder for this. There we go. Lemon UI. .dll. Drop it in. This is stuff for like Simple HUD and stuff like that, your Lemon UI. Let's go ahead and install all of our scripts while we're here. Let's see. There's Blood V. We got to put that one in the scripts folder. Watch Your Death. That goes in too. Wait, who's arguing? Max Brandon, what's up, man? Who's arguing? Yeah, we don't want to argue in the chat. Who's arguing in the chat? Who's arguing, Austin? What up, Michael? I see you sneak up on me there, man. Okay, ambient effects goes in the scripts folder. That can be dropped in there. I think that's it. Okay, this one right here goes in the scripts folder as well. And then that's it for scripts folder stuff. All right, let's go back. Drop that in there. Okay. Now, let's start with the LS. Advanced hook. Go ahead, pull it up. God, I cannot stand that, bro. Better ELS Reflections by Matthew Skeed. Nope. Brighter. There we go. Clear the Way V. This is a plugin, standalone. So it goes directly into the plugins folder. Call out interface. Now there's a trick to this. I have a lot of people ask me about this. When you install call out interface, do not replace the call out interface API.dll with anything else. Do not replace that. Once you install this one, leave it. If you get another plugin that's got a call out interface API, don't drop it. If you do, you're gonna have to reinstall call out interface because it won't work. I learned that the hard way too. All right, let's drag and drop this. And then MDT callout textures. Actually, we cannot install the dispatch audio yet. We have to wait until we have Stop the Ped and Grammar Police installed. I'm glad I thought about that. So we have to hold off on those until we get Grammar Police and callout interface. I mean, Grammar Police and Stop the Ped and Ultimate Backup installed, I believe, is the ones we have to wait on. Because if not, it'll have a Stop the Ped folder there, and then you'll override it when you install Stop the Ped. So I think what we'll do is we're going to grab... Let me see what files are in there. Let me see. So we got... Yeah, Grammar Police and Stop the Ped. So that's the two we got to have installed, which I think we might go ahead and do. Let me grab Grammar Police. We're going to have OpenIV for this, by the way. Grammar Police and... Where is my Stop the Ped? It should have been right down here. Right here it is. Stop the Ped, Search Items Reborn. And then these two can be installed. Just like that. There we go. Okay. We're going to have a lot of files to manipulate, but it is what it is. Now, a lot of you are going to watch me manipulate my files, and a majority of the menus I don't use, so I just put none on the menus because I just don't use the menus. A lot of the menus I don't use. The only menus I use is the main ones like Grammar Police, Call Out Interface, and stuff like that. Delete Vehicle is a cool, that's a really cool mod to have. Oh, I didn't mean to replace that. Daggone, I didn't mean to replace the Lemon UI. Shoot. Hang on, guys. Let me pull out my Lemon UI again because I got to replace that again. Let me pull this back out. I didn't mean to replace that. Yeah, we got to replace this again. There we go. All right. Now we got an up-to-date one. Okay. We can drop that. Fast draw. We just did that, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. We can drop that. Get Your Gun Out is a cool plugin to have too. It's a cool little plugin to have. Now before we install Grammar Police, this is a cool mod to have too. If you guys want to know what No More Slow-Mo is, it actually deactivates the slow motion when you pull up your weapon wheel. So when you see me in game and I pull up my weapon wheel, that's why my guy keeps walking the same speed like he is in game. Because I put the No More Slow-Mo mod in and it deactivates the slow-mo when you pull up your weapon wheel. What's up, Jamal? Well, I'm not really I don't have links provided to install LSPDFR, but what I'm doing is I'm installing mine. Phil Geisler, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, so for those just tuning in, I don't have any links provided for this. This is not like a how-to. It's more like a come help me install my LSPDFR and let's work together and we can teach each other something on this. You know what I mean? That's more or less what this is. Now, guys, if I do light a cigarette on stream, please don't tell on me. Because I might. Because I do like to smoke cigarettes when I'm modding. I'll sit here with my door open, my fan on, and I'll smoke. That's why my wife was asking if I smoked in here. She ain't the boss of me. She's one of the bosses. She just ain't my boss. Okay, we're going to start in our scripts folder, and we're going to start... Actually, let's do this first. Let's do this, or we're going to close out. Let me get all this stuff arranged. My goodness, it's driving me crazy. It's driving me nuts. Wait a minute, I think I put that on the other screen. I did. This is driving me just bonkers being out of order like this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh. Get that in order, CJ. What is wrong with you, bud? Man, now, see, don't that look so much better, like being in order? That's why I took all my... I used to have a bunch of game tabs on my desktop when I started installing my games for the first time, like back when I first started. And I have a vape. I have a vape for Kersey. I used to use... They don't have the flavor anymore, but I used to use tiger's blood for my vape, and it smelled... They don't have it no more, but it smelled so good and tasted so smooth. I do not use Albo mods anymore. Those are completely outdated, Brandon. I would not recommend using those. I used to use them back when they were, you know, good to use, and I use like Police Smart Radio and stuff like that. One of my favorite mods by Albo wasn't the Police Smart Radio. It was the one that actually had the call-outs with it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what the name of it is. But it was an Albo mod, and it had call-outs with it, which was really cool. All right, so we're going to open up our OpenIV right here. I've already got it installed. Windows for GTA 5. Okay, we got to browse to find our main game directory. This is just like locating your main game directory, guys. All you got to do. Epic Games, GTA 5, and select folder. There we go. We got it. And now we are ready to mod GTA 5. OpenIV, I always say, is a backdoor to your LSPDFR. It's always a backdoor. Because OpenIV allows you to mod your LSPDFR to the fullest extent. It's a backdoor to your Grand Theft Auto 5. And your mods folder is your backdoor to your OpenIV. That's why I'm fixing to show you guys this trick for those that don't know, or y'all want to check it out. Look at T-Wolf Gaming popping in, coming through with a $20 super chat. Love your installs. Been praying for you, brother. Hope all is well, CJ. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, man. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you for that $20 donation, T-Wolf. I really appreciate that, who has been a part of the channel for a very, very long time. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that, dude. All right, we're going to click install. Always check both of these boxes, guys, and click yes, always. And for those who use a lot of Rockstar Game Editor, always install this. And even if you don't, go ahead and install it anyway. I always recommend that you do. So now we have a mods folder right here. We're going to close out of this. We're going to open up our main game directory, and there's our mods folder right there. So we're going to copy the update and the time 64. Copy. Go to mods, left click, and left control V. All right, guys, this shouldn't take too long. We got pretty fast internet here, so it shouldn't take too long. About 3 minutes. About 3 minutes to go. And then once we get this installed, we can... T-Wolf, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much for that $20 donation. I really appreciate that, dude. Shouldn't take too long to do this. So, as a matter of fact, while we're waiting, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this. It is dark out here where I'm living at, guys. So I kicked my fan on low. Well, I'm not on camera anyway, so you guys can't see me smoking, so. unless I go like this. Then y'all can see me here. I've got my token in my hand. So I am going to leave my cameras off, like I said, guys, on the live scene, so that way you guys can see what's going on. Appreciate it, my guy. Best how-to channel right here. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the kind words, brother. Welcome to the live stream. Got some new faces coming up here. We got almost 30 people watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. It would put this video out here for more people to see. Bran and Loretto, what is up, man? If I DM you on... Yeah, man, you can DM me, brother. I can't promise you I'll get right back to you because it is the weekend. And I take the weekends completely off. I don't do anything on the weekends unless it's just like a special occasion. Just a cigarette, Flux. Just a cigarette. See? It's these right here. It's LD full flavor. I don't smoke anything but full flavor. We were smoking L&Ms for a long time. Me and the wife were, and we had to go to LDs because they're pretty expensive out here. If you buy a carton of LDs here where we live at, in this part of Tennessee, they're like almost $60 for a carton. But if you go back to my old town where I live at, and a carton of LDs is like $40. So now the L&Ms are like, they're still like up there around $60 or $70, but they're you know, a good brand of cigarette too. So yeah, just smoking an LD, man. But I keep my door open when I smoke. That way it's going out the door, and it's not like, you know, it's not like getting built up in the PC, because I don't like that. And like when I'm sitting here at night, if I'm getting ready to go, like when I'm getting ready to go live, this is what I do. I sit here with a cigarette in my hand, and I just sit here at my PC, and I'm getting things ready, pulling up my overlay and stuff like that. I don't know if I can still blow a smoke ring or not. Let me see. Barely. I can barely do it. Oh, I love a good Newport, man. I love menthol cigarettes, brother. I love them. Y'all filling up that tip glass. I see. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Yeah, I love a good menthol. Now, when I used to smoke, my favorite time to smoke menthols was when I was younger, in my teenage years, and I would smoke weed. After I would get high, I would always want a menthol. Every time I would smoke weed, I'd always want a menthol, because after smoking weed, the menthol tastes so good. I just love how smooth it is. But it would have to be a Newport, or it would have to be a Cool. You know, I remember Cool cigarettes, Cool in Salem. I used to smoke Cools. So, yeah, those were always good after smoking a big stinky. Yeah, it's better like that, Flux. It is, brother. I completely get it. Yeah, guys, we're just going to sit here and chill tonight, have a chill stream. I appreciate you guys being here. We got 28 people watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Oh, let me get my chat pulled back up over on my other screen. Yeah, we got 10 likes on the stream, guys. We got 28 people watching. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for me, okay? Because it really does. I don't just say that just to say it. Oh, we got 35 likes on the stream. Very nice. I had to refresh my stream. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate the likes, man. Really appreciate that. All right, so these are done, ladies and gentlemen. So this is now, you got all your patch days now. See this? You've got all your patch days. Every single patch day is in here. Now, that's needless to say if you have the space for it. If you don't have the space, it's only going to copy the files that's going to fit in there. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if you've only got enough space for, let's say, down through patch day 9, then it's only going to copy those to patch day 9. But you should have 28 patch days, including the patch day G9 CNG. Should have that one all the way down. So, let's install our Grammar Police. This is like one of my favorite mods. I love Grammar Police. God, I love it. All right, so we'll install this part first. Now, see right here, guys, this is what I'm talking about. See how it's got an API.dll? If I drop that, it's going to ruin my callout interface. and I'm going to have to reinstall my call interface. It will cause it to quit working. ASD founds, what's up, man? Simple HUD not working with current build. It is working. It actually is working. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll check it here in a minute. I'll be installing it here pretty soon, and I will check it here in just a second. So I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to deselect that API, and I'm going to deselect the Resident UI because I don't need that. I have an up-to-date one. But do not install the callout interface API.dll after you install. If you have it in another like this one, don't do that because you will have to reinstall your callout interface. There goes Grammar Police. You can replace the IPT.common.dll all day long, but if you replace that API, you're going to mess up your callout interface every single time. All right, let's pull up the README. Now, these READMEs are great to have, man, for stuff just like this. Let me pull it over here. Alrighty, so it's saying, I think I'm automatically in edit mode. I think I got it set like that. Yeah. So if you guys want to be in edit mode at all times, go over to your tools, go to options, go to the general tab, and make sure that your default work mode is in edit mode. That way, when you open up your your OpenIV, you'll automatically be in edit mode. Also, if you want to gray out the game folder and you never select it by mistake, make sure you go over to the mods folder tab and select both of these. You'll see when I go to install OIV modifications, you will see our OIV package installers. You will see that my game folder is grayed out. You can't select it. You can't accidentally do it by mistake. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and let's get this README up. All right, so we're going to go to mods. Now, if you guys have noticed, this is telling me to install go to time64c.rpf. Being the fact it's not here, we're going to scroll down, and we're going to select it right here in the side column. Time64c.rpf. You're going to click copy to mods folder. It takes just a few seconds to do it. This is where a lot of people go wrong, and they can't find the files. It's just simple instructions, man. Then you're going to go to levels, GT 5. Then you're going to go to props. You're going to go to LEV_DES. And then we're going to go to V_minigame.rpf, which is going to be this one right here. All right. And you're just going to grab those two files. Again, you don't need the README. Just going to grab these two files here. Well, if I can get it to work. Come on, CJ. All right, there we go. And you're just going to pull these in your OpenIV, drop them in, and you're good to go. That is literally it, man. That is literally it. That's all you have to do. And then you always want to make sure you click File, close our archives, close out of this, and get rid of that. Okay, and we're good to go. Now we're going to install our Stop the Ped. Because we got to have these to install that audio, the realistic audio. We're going to drag this in our main directory. Drop it in. Come on, CJ. Drop it in there. Search items reborn is realistic search items for Stop the Ped. So basically, if I go to plugins here, LSPDFR, Stop the Ped, and Stop the Ped, you're going to be replacing the pat down and the vehicle items just like this. Drop them in, which really all you got to do is just drop the plugins in the main directory and it'll replace them. Right? That's all you got to do. One second, guys. I got to put my smoke out. It's so nice here. The weather's so nice. It's not too cold outside. It's just a little bit nippy, but it feels good with that breeze coming through. It feels so good. All right, radio realism. This is one of the realistic radio tools that I use. And you will see with the combination of this one and the dispatch audio overhaul how realistic the game sounds. But you have to install them in this order. Radio realism goes first. Dispatch audio overhaul goes next. You're going to drop it. There it goes. Earlier, actually, and notice when I downloaded it. Thank you, Jamal. I appreciate the like, brother. I also wish there was a guide for ultra wide screens. A lot of position X and Y's are for 1920 by 1080p. What kind of aspect ratio are you looking for Founds, what kind of aspect ratio are you looking for widescreen? Like what would be your aspect ratio on that? And this is a really cool plugin, guys. If you don't have this, I recommend getting this plugin. It's just called, Jesus, I can't do anything tonight. It's just called Dispatch Audio Overall. And I can't remember who makes it, but you can find it on LSPDFR.com. And I found it on there. Drag and drop. It's probably going to ask me to replace some files. There it is. See how many files it replaced? 1,121 audio files it replaced. So it literally replaces like almost every single audio file you have in the game. All right, guys, let's get to manipulating these files. I really should be restarting the PC, but if I do that, it's going to kill the stream. So let's go to our scripts. We're going to start in there. I'm going to start with Blood V. Let me pull this back over so you guys can see it. So that's fine. We don't need to change any of that. We do not need to change any of that. Fast draw, I do change these. And you guys are probably going to be like, why do you do that? But I do this because some of the menus I just don't need. I just don't need some of these menus. I just don't need them. And these right here, I put none on all these because the one thing you got to learn about fast draw is that if you hit those keys, it kills your weapon wheel. And these are just like the numbers on top of your keyboard. That's all this is right here. These are the numbers on top of your keyboard. I disable them because your fast draw works regardless whether you use the keys or not. It works. So I just disable them. And that's it, man. That's it. And I always disable my controller. I always disable that. No, actually, we need to enable that. We need to enable that. That needs to be enabled. There we go. But if you hit those numbers on top of your keyboard, you won't be able to use your weapon wheel. It kills your weapon wheel for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. It does it every time. So I just started disabling them. But the fast draw still works regardless. It still works, man, believe it or not. It still works. All right, Watch Your Death, one of my favorites, man. Now, we do not use the menu for this again. We don't use that. I do not use that. And I don't use this. I do keep the suicide key just for fun. And I leave these on my controller. And I don't have very much on my controller. But the ones I do have on my controller, they're there for a very good reason. I don't need that. We don't use that. We need this one, just the revive button. That's all we need. Oh, wait a minute. I got to adjust a few things in here. See, suicide enabled. Use settings menu. We're going to set that to false because we do not use the menu. Let's see. Custom health bar. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Slow motion on death. No, hide HUD on death. We do want that set to true. That way when you die, the HUD is hidden. And it makes it a little more realistic. All right, save. And that is it for in here. That is it for in here, I believe. All right, now we got to grab our trainer files, which is going to be under here. And I always have my trainer files backed up, which is right here. So I'm going to grab this, my weapons and everything. So when I drop these into the main directory, it's going to change the way my simple trainer looks, and it's going to have all my weapons ready to go. We're going to paste it in here, replace them, and there we go. Now if you look, not only do I have a trainer V, but I also have my weapons installed, right? That's the weapons that I show you guys how to install in the tutorial. All right, let's go to plugins. Get your gun out does not need to be changed. It is the way it is. Don't need to be changed. Delete vehicle, we got to change that. We just changed this from L to a capital D. That's it. That's literally all I do. Traffic block. Let's see. Barrier. Okay, guys, let me get the INI file for this. I think I saved this INI file as well. Let's see. Traffic block. Did I save this one? I don't know if I did or not. Yes, I did right here. It's so much easier when you save your INI files. It makes it so much easier. Just like that. You just literally copy and paste, man. That's all you got to do. And then that is it for that. Let's go on over to LSPDFR, and we have to manipulate our grammar police. So we're going to go like this, copy and paste, rename this to custom. And then when you go in here, right, I'm going to go back to my notepad. I'm going to pull up my grammar police INI file, which is right here, right? And this stuff really needs to be erased. Like from here up, that needs to be gone. Because all you need is this part right here. That's all you need, and we're gonna save that. That's it, man. That's all you got to do. See, my stuff is all set now. Well, why didn't I set it? What the world? Why did not? No, let me go back to my. Did I not save it in my INI file correctly? Okay, there it is. Copy. Okay, it should do it this time. There we go. There we go. So now everything is set. I know where all my keybinds are. This is how my stuff is set by default. That's how I've got all my stuff set. Widely organized. I do have a lot of stuff everywhere, don't I, man? I really do. Probably too much. Let's see. So we want to do call out interface next. Again, we're going to go back to Notepad. Open this up. And we just need our call out interface, INI. There's that. And I'm just highlighting everything and literally just copying and pasting. So see that? It just copies and pastes my keybinds. That way I don't have to go down through each one and set it every single time. It's already set, you know what I mean? So everything is already set. Save. And then our radio realism. We're going to do this one. I don't know if I saved this or not. I probably did. I probably did just because, just to make it easier on myself. I may not have, because I don't think there's much to change in this INI file, so I may not have saved it. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't see it anywhere. Radio realism. I do not see it anywhere. Oh, there it is right there. Bingo. I actually did save it. There it is. And now everything is set. All right, stop the pads up next. Let's grab that one. With Christ in his heart. The song is like stuck in my head. All right, stop the ped. And you always got to remember when you install stop the ped to change your flashlight modification in your LSPDFR INI file. Now, just to make sure I changed this correctly, I want to look down through here real quick to make sure everything's, yeah, it's changing. Okay. Save. Let's see. I think that is pretty much it, guys. I think that's it. We just got to change the, got to go back in here and change the flashlight modification. So we're going to copy that, and we are going to, where is it? Right here. Player flashlight override. Set it to true. And that's it, man. You're good to go. You are good to go. All right, guys. Now, I can't restart my PC, so let's hope this fires up. And we'll have to launch it like this at first, because I did install a standalone plugin. So I have to click Rage and go here. Oh. To 20,000. Probably where I didn't save it before. Got to check all these. And then let's fire up GTA 5. Yeah, player location displays an easier setup, but Simple HUD is the way to go, man. It's just got so much more to offer. I used player location display for a very long time. A very, very long time. All right, let's It says that GTA 5 is running. Let me exit this and let me launch it right here on my Epics. There we go. All right, once that fires up, we can then launch Rage. Right now, we can go ahead and launch it. So get your gun out. What it does, Brennan, is it pretty much like whichever gun you want in your hand when you get out of your car, that's what that mod is for. So you just set it, man. What you do is you get out of your car and you select what gun you want to, have in your hand when you get out of the car. You select the gun on your weapon wheel and you hit the back key on your keyboard and it'll say weapon set or something like that. But that's pretty much what that's for. So whatever weapon you want in your hand, it only works on guns though, not like, melees or anything like that. Just guns. And I don't know if it works with oh, let me kill that audio again, guys. I don't know if it works with like rifles, but I know it works with pistols. I haven't tried the rifles yet. It might. I don't see why it wouldn't. Mr. Maniac Stepson! Another channel sponsor right there. Had to hit the game on it real quick so you could hear it. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. API script. Oh, what was that all about? Okay, I was fixing my script's not working. Oh, man, I would have been disappointed. So that's our blood V right there we're taking up. Nope. Exit. Okay, now see, we're not getting the LSPDFR tab, so here's what you do. Hit F4. Type in reload all plugins, and it'll load your character right up. Now watch it not do it. See, anytime you get that right there, and you're not getting that LSPDFR tab, you just hit F4, type in reload all plugins, pulls it right up, man. We're doing good, Mr. Maniac. Me and the family's doing good. Yeah, so for those that don't know who Gravity Exploits is in the chat, he's the developer of Simple HUD. Simple HUD, Simple Emotes, and he's got a few other great mods out there too. But that's Venoxity in the chat, guys. Gravity Exploits, that's Venoxity from LSPDFR.com. Yeah, I know who you are, Mr. Maniac. Yeah, I got you. Uh-oh, we had a crash. Now, this is probably just due to the fact that we installed so many plugins at a time, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. So let's try this one more time. This is just part of it, because see, when I'm doing this by myself, I always restart my PC because you just need to. So it's probably just due to that fact that we didn't restart our PC. But I can't. If I was running my 2 PC setup still, I could do it like that. One day we might go back to a 2 PC setup. It's just, I mean, it's a lot to do. But it is cool to have it like that. I dig having 2 PC set up. All right, we're going to launch GTA 5. And we're going to launch Rage right there. No, you're good, Mr. Maniac. I know you're just reminding me who you are, man. It's all good, brother. You're good, Ingy. You are good, man. Ingy's been a part of this channel for a long time, too. A lot of you in here have been a part of this channel for a long time. A lot of you. I think almost all of you have been here for a long time. What's up, Olivia? What's going on? What up, Olivia? Olivia, she's awesome. She's got like 4 or 5 different accounts. And she's always come over and subbing to my channel from all those accounts. So it's actually pretty cool of her to do that. All right, so let's hope it loads up this time. This is what I tell people. If it crashes on you, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying until you're absolutely sure it's not going to work. Once you're absolutely sure it's not going to work, then go to my Discord and get help. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Maniac coming through with a 39-month membership to Team Justice 2. 39 months and still counting. Yes, my man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate your long-time love and support, Ingy. Thank you, brother. 39 months, man. All right, give me 1 second, guys. It's saying on my other screen over here that GT5 failed to launch, but it did launch. I don't know why it's saying that. Give me just 1 second. Let me minimize this, and let me go back to GT5. All right, so, again, we're not getting that window. I wish he'd just put that gun away. Put the gun away. Now, if you guys have noticed the no slow-mo mode, so watch when I walk. Pull up my weapon wheel. See that? It disables the slow motion in the weapon wheel. Isn't that cool? All right, so we got to do it like this. Nope. You got to learn how to spell, CJ. Reload all plugins. Loading plugin Epic Games. GT5 plugins. Clear the way V. All right, there we go. Now, I hope it don't crash again. I don't think it's going to. Looks like it's going to load right up. Now, we're going to drop to the ground because of that watch your death. Oh, actually it didn't do it. That's really wild. That's wild. It didn't do that. Now, pull up my symbol trainer. You guys will notice it's a different color because I've got that trainer V.ini saved. My weapons are all loaded up in here as well. All right. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, did I not set my call sign inside my grammar police? Why did it do that? Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Going to go back to the desktop and set that, man. That's going to drive me crazy. I can't have B1 Lincoln 18. Okay, now we dropped. And that's just from the watch your death. Why is my plugins not working? What's going on? Okay, call out interface is working. But my grammar police is not. Alright guys, let's go back to the desktop real quick and check something. This is part of it, man. This is part of it. It said I didn't set my grammar police call sign. I thought I set that. Did I not copy and paste that? I thought I did. LSPDFR, grammar police. Bro, how did it not set it? Like, what the heck? Alright, give me 1 second, guys. That's the only thing that we didn't do, it looks like. That's weird. I copied the entire INI file and did it. Grammar police, where's it at? Grammar police INI. Right here. Copy. Control C. Copy. Backspace. Left Control V. Now, let me make sure it's changing it. Yeah. Okay. So, save. Maybe I saved the wrong file. Maybe that's what I did. Who knows? Things like this go wrong all the time. It's just part of LSPDFR, guys. It's just part of, you know, trial and error. Just learning. Okay. Let's go back. Now we can fire up the game. Just let me check one more thing, guys. I got to check my settings. This is one of the things I always do, is I always check my sound settings to make sure my mic is set correctly. Output doesn't really matter. That's just what you're listening through, but your input is what matters. So, being the fact I'm using my Go XLR chat mic, we're going to select that. Now, it'll work through my voice mod because my Go XLR is actually linked through my voice mod through there to that audio, so it will work like that. But I'm going to put it on chat mic just to show you guys that this is what you have to do, okay? So my chat mic is selected. I'm going to go back. We're going to close out, and we are now going to launch GT5 again. I appreciate the donations, guys, the memberships. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. All right, let's launch GT5 one more time. I don't know why the file did not take. That is so weird that it did that, because we copied and pasted that entire INI file. We pasted it. What do you mean an update for the mods I'm using? I don't have any updates on mod. What's that? Patreon would be good? I have a Patreon. Well, the email I used for that Patreon got hacked, so I need to set up a new Patreon, and I will. I'll set up a new one because that email that I used for that Patreon got hacked. So it ruined all my stuff that I use that email on. And unfortunately, that's the email I use for my Steam version of GTA 5, and that's why I haven't been back in my Steam version. Every time I create a new account, it says the account is already connected to a Rockstar account. So I got to figure out how to get back to my Steam GTA 5, man. Man, I always forget to cut that game audio. Oh, I didn't launch Rage, man. No. Rage plugin hook. Let's launch it. I forgot to launch that. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, there it goes. Come on, go into full screen mode. Come on. So to finish loading. There you go. And the Epic's version is just like this, man. It's like this a little bit. I don't know why, but it is. I've noticed it is anyway. Like, it's just a little weird to me that you got to launch it like this, but put the gun away, Franklin. All right, and literally, this is how you do it. Now we should be able to talk to our grammar police, and we should be good to go, so. All right, once that loads, we'll go back and enforce duty. There it is. All right. That's it, man. My guy's going to fall down. Now, the suicide thing is like, you can do it like this. If you don't have a gun in your hand, he'll just take a pill. And then he'll fall to his death. And the mini-map disappears. There you go. Now, if you have a gun in your hand, it's a little bit more interesting. Let me turn the game audio on, guys. Sorry about that. If you have a gun in your hand, it's a little bit more interesting. That's the watch your death mod. All right, guys, let's get outside here, and let's armor up, and let's load our weapons. So we go down here. Now this is the weapons file. You guys see me drop my main directory. This is what this does. It's got all my weapons loaded up, all ready to go, man. There it is. Stop the ped flashlight working. It is. All right, let's get a vehicle. Vehicle spawning. Emergency. They've added some new ones. I don't like those. They're just kind of cheesy. And we got our ELS working. Let's pop those Coronas out. Whoops, I didn't mean to go past that. All right, there we go. Nice, very nice. One Adam.
You know what traffic, go ahead.
You can show me 1041 tonight. She didn't copy me. Dispatch, show me 1041 tonight. There we go. That's it, guys. All right, let's make sure all of our menus are working. Dispatch, show me 106. Now, for the Brandon, you were asking about get your gun out, so I'm going to select the weapon I want, which is going to be this one, right? I'm going to hit the back key, and you'll see it right there. It's set. Now, when I get out of the car, that should be in my hand, right? See, it's already selected, so when I get out, the gun's in my hand and ready to go. It's a pretty cool plugin. I dig it, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the menus. Okay, so call out interface menu. There's that. And then grammar police menus. Everything's working. I need to change my sound. Push sound. Yeah, use that one. It's a little bit more quiet. We'll use that one. Alright, and then we're going to Save it. All right, now we should... Oh, I gotta change my animation. Hang on. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Go to shoulder. Everybody always wants to know how I make my guy stand with his hands on his belt. You go into this menu, you go to walk style, and just change it to cop. That's all you gotta do. It's literally all you have to do. And he'll stand with his hands on his belt. He's got that cop stance going on, you know what I mean? Now sometimes he'll stand with his hand on his belt, sometimes he won't. It just depends, so. One Adam.
Go ahead.
You can show me 10-8. Right, let's go test out some of these plugins. We're going to test out Stop the Ped and stuff like that. One Adam.
Go ahead.
Dispatch, you can show me on a 1011. I'm going to be up towards Rockford Hills. Vehicle's going to be a 2-door gray sports car convertible, occupied ×1. I've heard about that, Brant. I've heard about that plugin. I've heard a lot of people say good things about it. Dispatch, can I get a 1028? It's going to be 41 Ida Mary Tom 529.
Copy.
Oh, is it not going to do it yet because the ultimate backup? Dispatch, requesting plate check. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, guys, but I am going to smoke cigarettes while I'm doing this. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. Now, we don't have CompuLight or anything installed like that yet, so, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure our Stop the Ped's working properly. We're just going to test it out here real quick. So it looks like everything's working. Give me your ID, punk, before I yank you out. God, I can't stand this. So annoying. Seems to be nervous. Yeah, everything seems to be working, so I think we're good. Let me see if I can get him out at gunpoint. I do want to test that out, make sure. Can y'all get out of here? Oh, I deleted him. I didn't mean to delete him. I meant to delete her. Dang it. All right, let me see if I can't get him at gunpoint.
LSPD, don't make me shoot ya!
Get your hands up. On your knees. Say your prayers. Good night. All right, it's working. It's working. All right, let's get out of here before they call the police on me. Gotta love LSPDFR. I'm telling you, man. And I think everything's working properly. Why do I have a bright light shining out of me? Okay, never mind. I thought I didn't install my spotlight mod yet. No, I didn't. Okay, that'll be next, or coming up soon. All right, so I think we're good, guys. I think that's everything. All right, yeah, we're good, man. All right, let's exit. Let's get to the next set of plugins. Yeah, I am. I was just messing around, Ingy. I was just messing around. Just being silly. Look, guys, we got 144 frames per second on GTA 5. Pretty good. Actually, pretty good. All right, so you can always get rid of these logs, too, guys. You ain't got to keep them in there unless you're just having crashes or something, in which we have an auto log reader in the Discord, which I should be in my D&D, and I'm not. I don't know why. I can't remember to go in there when I'm live. I can never remember to go in there when I'm live. Weird. Oh, they got a new sound for Discord for Halloween. That's pretty cool. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear the sound for... Y'all hear that? Isn't that cool? And then when you exit... That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll leave that. I just sit in the D&D when I'm live. Oh, what up, Matthew? Did I say your name, Matthew? I didn't see you, man. So sorry, Matthew. There you are, brother. What up, Matthew? You should, Matthew. Modding GTA 5 is a lot of fun. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. Let me minimize this. And we're going to start installing these, right? Now, for those curious about Opticom, it's a good combination when you have like Clear the Way V installed. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's just a better type of Clear the Way V. That's what this is. And you can activate it and deactivate it within game. All right, we're going to drag and drop this. Ultimate Backup is next. That thing annoys me. Plugins, yep. Replace them. There's that. Come on, CJ. All right, keep the door open. I don't know why people got to add curse words to their mods. It's so tacky. See what that says? That's just tacky to me. You don't have to add cuss words for us to install your mods. Keep the door open's a good good mod to have as well. All right, Brain Blast. This goes into our scripts folder. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and install all the scripts first while we're here so we can knock those out of the way. And Crawl Injury, that's a plug-in. That's plug-in. More gore, that goes in the scripts folder. So more gore, you guys. It is what it says it is. It just adds more gore to the game. That's all it does. Let's see. Anything else that goes into the scripts folder? Yes. Simple HUD goes into the scripts folder. All right. Y'all about to see if Simple HUD works with this version or not. We're going to see. We're going to see. Got everything. Drag and drop. Back, back, back. We got to do the add-ons. JSON file, overall county map, LS county map, GT5 scripts, and we want to drag and drop this and replace it. Then we're going to go back, 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 back again, postal map, and we want to install this OIV, GT5 scripts. Grab the radar zooms and drop them in your scripts folder just like so. Back, 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 back again. And then the props and textures, which is going to be our menu. Install. This is the part 1 and part 2 OIV files. I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about where my game folder is grayed out, where I can't select it at all by mistake. All right, so we're done with that. Gravity. Is Simple Control going to work okay with Simple HUD? Juice Man plays. What up, brother? Bro, seriously, I have a 1660 in my... I have a 1660 Super in my other desktop. It didn't run LSPDFR just fine. Are you sure, man? You might just be doing something wrong, man. Gravity, is Simple Control going to work with this version of Simple HUD, with this version of GT5 for 3351 build? I mean, if it doesn't, I can just take it out, but I'm pretty sure it worked for me last time. Now, keep in mind, guys, when you install Simple Control, in order to get Simple Control to work, you have to install the Rage Native UI.dll that comes with Simple Control. You have to install that or it will not work. You have to. All right, Crawl Injury is going to go into the plugins folder. So let's go back, go to plugin. No. I'm sorry. This goes to the scripts folder. What am I thinking? This goes into the scripts folder, I believe. Am I right about that? Works fine. It's laggy. Really? Mine never did, man. I had the 1660 Super and it works fine, dude. It runs like I have a laptop with a 1060 Ti that will still run GT5 and LSPDFR. A 1060, man. Still runs the game like you wouldn't believe. All mods, graphic mods, no matter what you got, it runs it good, dude. It runs it great. Used that laptop for a long time. Crawl injury. Where does that go? Scripts or plugins? I can't remember. I want to say it goes into the scripts folder. I think it's the scripts folder. Yeah, dude. I can run it, man. I can run it on my 1660 and my 1060. I think the crawl injury goes in the scripts folder, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll go back and correct it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we need to put in the Spotlight mod. We're going to put the plugins folder for this. Spotlight resources, spotlight.dll. That's the only two files you need. Drag and drop these into your plugins folder like so. And you're good to go, man. That's all you got to do. Automatic siren cutout. Now, when you're installing this, you got to grab the input manager and the plugins folder into your main directory like this. Drop them. But if you don't install that input manager.dll, it won't work. It will not work. I've tried it. Going to install plain sight. Drag and drop. Restrain the deceased. Drag and drop. Everything is literally just drag and drop. That's all LSPDFR is, man. That's all it is. We'll install those OIV files here in just a second, guys. I have not forgot about them. So nice sitting here with the door open, smoking a cigarette, modding my game. I love it. Oh, no. I did not want to install that yet. I do not need custom pullover for my... No. I don't need this yet. I did not mean to install that. What's in that file? Just the 2 on the end? Yeah. Let me take this out, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me take this out. I do not need that in yet. That is not supposed to be installed until after I make my copies. So, we're going to go like this. We're going to fix this real quick. That goes into here. All right. That was a close one. Really? Well, it depends on, like, are you using up-to-date mods, man? Starving Skeleton. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. I just installed ELS, man. I just installed it just a little while ago, and it's working great for me, man. But you got to make sure that you go to the LSPDFR website and get the advanced hook for it. So let me show you, man. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me get these installed, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, so simple control, you're going to grab all these, everything. Even the Resident Evil UI.ell. If you don't install the Resident Evil with the simple control, it will not work. It will not work. Let's drop them. All right, so let me go. Nope, come on, CJ, go back. Documentation, README. Alrighty. Let's go to OpenIV. Because we have to install this. OpenIV. Close that. Okay. All right, Gravity. That's good info, brother. I'm glad you told me. All right, so first thing we're going to install is these OIV files, all right? Now, you can do it two ways. You can go to your package installer like that, or you can just grab these and pull them into your OpenIV like this. Now, you guys are going to see how my game folder is grayed out. Watch. See that? I cannot select it. I cannot select it at all. That keeps anybody... That's why when I do videos on OpenIV, I always show that step so that people don't accidentally install things in their game folder. Because if you do, man, you're going to mess your game up bad. What's up, Newman? What's going on, dude? Stop, son! What's up, Newman? How you doing, brother? Good to see you up in here, man. I haven't seen you around for a while, dude. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, and then we're going to grab part 1 of Simple HUD, drag it, and drop it in OpenIV. Install mods folder, confirm installation. Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while since we've seen Newman around here, huh? It's been a while. All right, we got that one. Part 2. Oh, got to do it again. Come on, get in there, baby. Come on. Come on, get in there. There we go. Sometimes you got to deactivate and reactivate that edit mode to get it to work sometimes. I don't know why it does that. It's really weird. It does that to me sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it'll do it to me when I'm installing these types of files. All right, so that's it for that. Now we've got to install this right here. So we're going to go into OpenIV, and we're going to go to mods. We're going to go to update, update.rpf. We're going to go to time 64. We're going to go to textures, and then we're going to go to script_txts.rpf, which is going to be this one right here. And then we are going to drop the simple menu.ytd into here. Just like that. Now, if you look this up, right, go into your search tab, just type in simple, if I can spell it correctly. Like that. And if you pull this up, you double click it, it shows what it is. It's your speed limit sign, your banner and all that, your menu and all that good stuff. So that's exactly what it is. All right, so we're done with that. We can close this. And I think we got everything in here, right? We got everything. Did we get everything? Yeah, we did. We got everything. All right. Oh, come on, CJ. Man. I cannot stand when it does that. There we go. All right. Now, let's open up our main game directory. I don't know why that's open. And we're going to start manipulating these files. So, starting in the scripts folder again. Simple HUD right here. Let's get our notepad pulled up. There we go. That's it. We got it, man. I just want to make sure they're saving. Okay, yeah, it's saved. Okay. Simple HUD. Was there anything else I needed to manipulate in here? I don't think there was there? Nope, that was it. That was it. Okay, now we're going to go to plugins. And simple control default. And I think I have a file for this as well. Oh, I did not do a file for... Yes, I did right here. I knew I did. Because it's a lot of stuff to change if you don't have it saved. It's a lot of stuff to change. There we go. That is all changed. See, I disable a lot of the stuff that I just don't use, like blinkers and stuff, so I disable it. And we use the refuel on our controller. D-pad up. X is to control the engine to turn it on and off. So... save that. Let's go back. And next up, oh yeah, we did not manipulate this. That's got to be set to F2. We do not want a modifier key. We don't want that. Actually, you know what? We're not going to use this. We'll just do just like that right there. Everything set by default is just perfect the way it is. There's a lot of menus I disable, guys. It just, you know, I just don't use them. And plus, if you start using all your keybinds, you're not going to have any left for your other mods that really matter, you know what I mean? So, let's see. Oh, you're heading out, Vakurzy? Okay. All right. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, Vakurzy. If you get it working, let me know. I do use battery ELS reflections. I do, Starving Skeleton. I absolutely do. Are you in Discord, Juice Man? Do you need the link, man? You need the link for the Discord? I can drop the command for you. It should pull it up for you. There it is. That's a brand new link too, man. That's a brand new link. All right, so anything else in here? Spotlight. We got to do Spotlight. Now I have all these saved. So general. Let's go to our notepad. Now I have all these saved. It's so much easier just to save your stuff, man, and Spotlight general. Copy. There we go. There's that. All right, that is set to go. And then offsets. There is that one. Visual settings, very important. I appreciate you guys being here, man, hanging out with me tonight. It really means a lot, guys. Copy. Paste. All right. That's the only thing that takes a while is setting your INI files. It's the only thing that takes a while, really, to be honest about it, if you think about it. All right, restrain the deceased. We got to set that one. Here we go. Okay. Restrain the deceased. There it is. And just like that, man, it's set. All right, I believe that's it for in here. Let me double check, but I believe that's it. Appreciate the hearts, guys. Thank you. And now over here for Opticon, we've got this set to, what did I have that set to? It's not F6. It is set to, I think I had it on the L key. I'm pretty sure that's what I had it on. Let me check my notepad and double check and make sure. I don't know if I have that in here or not. I'm not sure if I have that set or not, or saved, because it was just like one key to change. So I normally don't save those, but I'm pretty sure it was set to the L key. Okay. Plain sight. Don't need to change anything in there. Ultimate backup. This is another one that doesn't take much to change. There's not a lot in here to change, so. D-pad left. Got to set this to no. I think that is pretty much it for in here. And I just set that to the U key, so it's easier for me to remember the keybind. U for ultimate backup. It's way easier to remember like that. I think that is it. I think that's it. We can run the game now, and then we can install our OpenIV modifications, and then we can make our copies for our police mod file, firefighter, and our security guard file. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm just double checking here, guys, to make sure we've got everything before we fire this game up. I'm pretty sure that's it. Anybody see me miss anything? I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, if you guys need a list of the commands for the chat, This is a list of the commands right here. I'll drop them in the chat for you guys, and y'all can check them out. That's all the commands we have. I did delete a few that we don't use anymore, but there's the commands that we have for the chat right there, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got it in my stream deck. I just hit a button and it drops it for me. Let me check the scripts folder again. I think that, man, I want to say that's it. I think that is all. Let me make sure this is all set. I think this is all set. If this is set to be, yeah. So if that's set to be, I know it changed. All right. So I think that is it, man. I think that's pretty much it. Man, I always want to be sure before I go in the game, because nothing is worse than going in a game and realizing you forgot to change one of your keybinds. Oh, man, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Okay, so now what I do is I leave all these in here until I know my game is running good. And that way, if something happens, it's not, I can go back and see what plugins I install. We'll delete all that stuff here in just a little bit. All right, let's launch GTA 5. And I need to kill the game audio while I'm thinking about it. All right, and then launch Rage plugin hook. And sometimes it'll do that, and I just got to click on the game and pull it right back up. There it goes. We got audio. I mean, I don't have the audio on in here, but you guys hear it, right? I turned it on just for a second. It does, Gravity. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. It does suck when you fired up and forgot and remembered that, or forgot the change of keybind. Oh, dude, I hate that feeling, dude. So then you're like, God, I got to exit the game. It's like, as many times as you've done this, you'd think you would do it right every time, but you don't. There's still times I make mistakes, man. Even as long as I've been modding GTA 5 and LSPDFR, guys, there are still times I make mistakes. And along with everybody else, Jeffrey, Benzo, we all make mistakes still doing this, man, because it's just like that. It's just like that. That's just how it is, man. I got to get a drink, guys. I'm about to choke. We'll be live till probably about 8 or so, guys, and I'm going to call it and spend the weekend with the family. So we might call it after this, guys, but what I'll do is I will not install anything else. I will wait for you guys, and we'll jump back into this next Friday, and if we have to, we'll pick up from there. Uh-oh, I think it's going to crash. And that's only... Oh, it didn't. It did not. I was going to say that's only because of... Oh, look at there, man. Simple HUD is working. Look at that, man. It's working, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Look at there, man. Simple HUD is working. All right. Look at that, man. It's working, Vinoxy. It's working. Nice. That's not the... It's not outdated. It's not outdated, Founds. It's the latest version. It's the latest version. It's not outdated. It's far from being outdated, man. Simple Control and Simple HUD is not outdated. They are far from being outdated. An outdated mod to me is like 2 to 3 years old. If it's not been updated in like 2 to 3 years, then I consider it outdated. Even a year is not good. It's not good to have a mod in your game that's been outdated for a year. All right, so y'all hear the heartbeat. That's part of immersive effects. All right, let's force duty. And we're going to go check out all of our mods, make sure everything's working fine. Sorry about that, guys. All right, my guy's going to drop. That's just part of Watch Your Death, guys. It happens. All right, let's go out here. Let's armor up. Let's get our weapons loaded. Watch this guy start honking. I'm going to blow his brains out if he does. What is his problem?
You little shit.
Run. I dare you. Run. Hey! That dog's attacking me. Oh, he killed me. See it? That's part of what's your death. That's Chop. I'm sorry, Chop. I'm so sorry. Why is he not dying? I'm sorry, guys. I had to kill him. He was attacking me. Oh, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Am I not live anymore? How did my stream? Am I still live, guys? Am I still live? Okay, I was fixing to say I thought my stream died. I was like, what the world? Okay. I was just like, I don't know. My page over here. I don't know, it's weird what happened. Anyway, we're live. Now, restrain the deceased, you can do like this. You can walk up to people. And you can you can detain them while they're down. And it needs to be updated like really bad. Jesus. Oh my gosh, that needs to be updated so bad. Alright, let's get a car. Get up, CJ. Alright, so simple controls working. Let's go ahead and let's go to the nearest gas station to fill up. Which is going to be right here. Close your door, bro. We're going to run code 2 here so we can get through traffic.
God damn it!
Oh, man, dude.
Hey,
Oh, that was my bad.
my ride.
I'm not paying attention to where I'm going.
Pay.
Move. Now, Opticon, guys. I'm going to turn it on. Now, some of them will get over, some of them won't, but they will stop for you.
Hey, thanks for hooking me up.
Oh, we got out to the sun. I guess because I was too close. Why does it not let me fill up? What's the problem? Oh my God, CJ. Get in the driver's side of your car, man. Is he going to get in that way or is he going to sit in the passenger side? He's just sitting in the passenger side. Jesus, let me get in the car. Now let's try this one more time. Alright, should work this time. There we go. I was probably just parked too close. That's it. Alright, so simple HUD's working, simple controls working. Nice. Very, very nice. We'll be having some LSPDFR streams over here, guys. We'll be having some. Watch this. Oh, I love doing that to him.
What's up? Effing Texter? Ugh. Fucking fuck.
Test our signs out. Oh, I love going through here and jumping. I love jumping these hills. Good deal. Good deal. Everything is working. Let's check out our spotlight mod. Yeah, it's all working. Got my spotlight nice and bright and wide. I like it like that. It's tracking. Okay, good. Tracking vehicles. Nice. Very good, very good.
No! No fucking way!
Alright guys, I think we're good, man. Everything is working. Ultimate backup is working. One Adam.
Go ahead.
You can show me 1041, 108. Let's do something here, guys.
10-4. 1-11.
We're going to force a call out. You can do it by hitting left control F9, but we're going to do it like this. We're going to do a hold up. Dispatch, show me en route. See if it routes me. Yep, there we go. I always like to check that out to make sure it's working
Copy
too.
that. Moving right now.
Alright, so we got routed the call. Very good. So everything looks like it's working alright. Okay, why do they got to stop right in front of me? Like, why do they have to do that? That is super, super annoying when they do that. And when they brake check me, I can't stand it. Like, when you're pulling somebody over and they brake check you, I can absolutely not stand that. It just annoys me. Did we load our weapons up? I think we did, right?
What the fuck?
Where'd he go? Did he run off already? No, he's inside the store. Question is, where's he at? Did he run out already? I think he ran out, didn't he?
You must leave now.
Did he run out? Requesting air support. I think he ran out. They either run this way or back the other way. He probably already took off on me. Requesting code 2 backup.
Thinking about getting
Copy. They're en route.
Yeah, I think he ran off on me already, guys. I just didn't see him. I didn't.
Cruiser 11, I'll be out. Cruiser 11, copy.
Yeah, you got to go to the Discord for troubleshooting, man. Got to go to the Discord for that. Jabulani, what's up, man? Got to go to the Discord for troubleshooting. Mr. Futuristic, what's up, man? I've heard your name around here before. Okay, so we're going to dismiss him. We don't need him here. We can dismiss him. Alright, so I think everything's working, man. I think we're good to go, guys. And look, this is just my 3090 running my graphics. I have no graphic mods, though, as you guys know. That's just what my 3090 looks like with those reflections. It just looks so good. Let's make sure the weather's clear. There we go. Let's grab some daylight. Just a little bit of daylight, not much. There we go. Alright, let's see how the pursuits run. I'm always curious to see how the pursuits are going to run. Dispatch, show me en route. Nope, that did not route me. Alright guys, let's check out the pursuit and see how it's running.
Westbound. Red, I need elegy, sports car. All units remain on alert.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
Alright, he's going up the other side of the interstate. I got to spawn over there where he's at. I'll never catch him from over here.
Criminals have evaded pursuit.
There we go. See, I don't like the new
Suspect
vehicles. I
heading
don't like
south,
them.
doing 70 miles per hour.
Requesting air support. Don't stop in front of me, you idiot.
Copy. I notified her.
Oh my gosh, I cannot drive. Jesus. Move. I cannot drive.
Target last seen
Roger
heading
that. We're on
south.
our way.
Dispatch requesting backup.
Copy. They're en route.
I just want to see how the pursuit's going to run for a minute.
I see the perp. We're in pursuit. Dispatch, perp in sight.
We got air support.
Target last seen heading south,
Where's my
doing
backup
70
at?
miles per hour.
All right, let's take this guy out. Ooh, big O jump. One item requesting spike strips.
Copy. They're en route.
80 Edward, Lincoln, Young, Niners 3.
Better be on the right side. Did we get him? They were on the wrong side, of
Target spotted
course.
heading south, doing 70 miles per hour.
That sun is kicking. All right, we're going to take his tires out then. Spike strip didn't get him. We're going to take his tire out. Watch out.
This ain't happening.
Come on, get his tires, CJ. There we go. Got him.
You're fully surrounded.
Out. Hands up. Hands up. On the ground. Face down. Face down.
On foot.
Face down. We're giving that guy a hard time over there.
Fucking homies, what the fuck, man?
All right. So we got him.
The right to remain silent.
We got him, man. We got him.
You're going nowhere.
Requesting transport.
You ain't gonna see daylight for a while.
Suspect is 1015.
Okay. Give me some transport.
Return to patrol.
Dispatch requesting transport.
Sit down in there.
All right, let's go ahead and search the vehicle and make sure all that's working good. I'm sure it is, but never hurts to test it out. All right. Well, they were loaded. Dispatch, send me a 1051. I'm going to be at 916 Elysian Islands in Los Santos County.
What an ass.
We can dismiss all these people. I don't need them here.
Piece of trash.
And I tore my windshield up, didn't I? All right. I think everything is working good, guys. We're pretty good to go. Dispatch, show me 1042.
10-4. 1-7.
All right. We got it, guys. It's all working pretty good, man. That was my main concerns, was I was hoping Simple Control and Simple Hub would work, so those are like two of my favorite plugins for the game. It just makes all the difference in the game. Those two plugins alone, Simple Control and Simple HUD, make a huge difference. They make a huge difference, man, in your game. Especially when it comes to adding the realism to it. It really, it's really awesome. I love that. Okay, so we can go ahead and get rid of everything in here. All right, we got rid of all that. Now, what we're going to work on is our OpenIV modifications. Now, I usually install all these at once just to get them out of the way. I know, Austin. It's going to be so much fun when we play some farm sim together on that server, dude. We got a lot of mods in the other day, man. Yeah, for those that don't know, me and Austin, me and Echo have a farm sim server together that we're working on. We put a bunch of mods in the other day. Okay, so that's my you guys know what I'm talking about, what it is. EUP. It's my EUP. All right, guys, so we are going to call it there. And next Friday we will pick up, because I've only got time to do this one day a week. The rest of the time I'm playing games. But don't forget, guys, on Mondays and Tuesdays, we are live streaming over on CJ Farms, my second channel. There's the link right there for my second channel for CJ Farms. If you've not subbed to me over there, please come do so. We live stream over there every Monday and Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are live here on the main channel at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. On Wednesdays and Thursdays right now, we're playing the Quarry until we beat it. And then Fridays, we're doing this right here. Now, when the Farm Sim server is done, Austin and I will find a way to either find some time to record, or we'll find a way to live stream for you guys on the Farm Sim server. But with that said, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. That's going to do it. And I promise you guys, you have my word, I will not install anything else to my LSPDFR until you guys are here watching me next week. I promise you. That way you guys can kind of follow along. There'll be no links provided, but I'll just kind of give tips and tricks on what's going on as I'm going along and installing all these mods. So next Friday, we're going to start installing all of our OpenIV modifications. Now, once we're done with those, what I will do is once we're done, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Once we're done with that, OpenIV modifications, what I will do is I will go like this, and we will make 2 copies essentially of this file right here. This one being my police bonded file, firefighter file, and security guard file. Once we get that done, we will then go back into our LSPDFR files. Bro, get out of here. Quit messing with me. It's stupid fly, man. I've got my door open too, so that's my fault. Did y'all see him flying around my nose? God, that's annoying. And then we'll go back into here. We'll go to these plugins, and we will install these. These are our main police modded plugins right here. That's what those are for. What is this? Oh, that's our license plate reader. Okay. So we'll install these, and then we'll have a fully modded police file. And then maybe once we're done with that, I'll show you guys how we build our firefighter file and then our security guard file. Each file has its own special perks and all that, things it does, things it doesn't do. So with that said, everyone, again, I appreciate you guys being here. And don't forget, Monday and Tuesday, live on CJ Farm, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, live on the channel, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. With that being said, everyone, until next time, stay firm, stand strong, stay in prayer, and put God first. I will see you all in the next video. Guys and girls, have an amazing weekend, and do something with your family. Do something with your loved ones, because we'll never promise tomorrow, guys. We'll never promise the next 5 minutes of our life or the next 30 seconds. Any of us at any time could fall over dead. We just never know. It's true. We never know. But I will see you on the next video, guys. See you guys Monday and Tuesday on CJ Farms. Peace out, guys. Have an amazing weekend. God bless you.
He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. Exile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice winning in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice